Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I have just loaded up the PTB for the new killer. I believe she's called the Judgment. I've avoided all spoilers because I'm built like that. Oh my golly.
More heretics require my attention.
Bro, that soundtrack. Okay, so I did do most of the voting for this killer, and one of the ones I did do was the soundtrack for the lobby music, and oh my god, pun intended, that soundtrack is, bro. Okay, so let's go ahead and actually, I just realized I queued up in the wrong thing. I'm gonna do a custom game. Dude, that soundtrack is beautiful. Alright, so I guess let's do Judgment. Alright, so I remember voting for the perks. I don't remember which ones I voted for, but yeah. Celestial Witness. Every 30 seconds, if the obsession is at least 40 meters away from you, you see their aura for 3 seconds. Otherwise, the furthest survivor becomes the obsession. Okay. So it's like, this is like Object and Barbecue, or I guess Deerstalker and Barbecue put together. Hex under your thumb. The first time a survivor gains a hook state, a dual totem ignites. Whenever a running survivor gains haste within 32 meters of you, you are alerted. Running survivors cannot gain more than 15% haste at a time. Okay, how's it alerted? Like Killer Instinct? Lay Waste. Whenever you damage a generator, for each charge it has, it regresses 2% faster. Cooldown 45 seconds. Whenever you damage a generator, for each charge it has. Okay, that's kind of some mental math, but okay. Interesting perks. And let's look at the power. Oh, wait, what? What is this? I was not prepared. I was not prepared for this. Okay. And I'm already having... Oh. Okay. Well, I guess that means that is bugged. So I'm gonna have to pause the recording. I'll be right back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. So I'm pretty sure if I mess with this at all, it's going to just glitch the game out. So we're just going to have to do the basic thing. Will of the Gods. Divine Light. Ranged attack. Cast columns of powerful lights from above to injure and inflict survivors with heresy. Exile. Banish heretics to exile, give them a hook state, and empowering yourself at the same time. Zealous. Activates after exiling a heretic, empowering divine light, exiling a heretic while Zealous resets its duration. Shrines of Judgment. Map object. Heretics can repent at Shrines of Judgment to absolve their heresy, while highlighted shrines can be used by any survivor to liberate heretics from exile. Heresy Survivor Affliction. Survivors with heresy, also known as heretics, can be exiled while in dying state. Heretics also gain an impairment to basic repair action skill checks. That is one thing I did know about this. This killer has like basically like the old ruin skill checks. That's one of the few things I do know about this killer. That and like teabagging and like I think flashlight clicking gives you extra like sin meter or something. I'm going in this almost completely blind. Like I said, I avoided all the spoilers, and I didn't get accepted to do the PTB early because I guess I'm not cool enough in behavior's eyes. Anyway, Searcher's Pendant, Survivor's Item. Searcher's Pendant can absorb exiled souls to protect survivors from exile seeds of punishment. Exiled souls can also extend their protection after a survivor has been liberated. Okay, 4.432. No buy. Nope. Yeah, she's definitely tall. Oh, I got the bloody prestige already. I guess because it makes everything P100. Oh, what? Why is Sadako and Twins disabled? Bro, the PTB's been out for 5 minutes. How is Sadako and Twins disabled already? Bro. Okay. Well, I'm going to queue up into a custom match with bot survivors just to get a feel for the killer, and then we'll move on to an actual game. So I'll see y'all in the game. Actually, before we get into the custom game, I forgot there is a new survivor too. I do want to take a look at her. I know she is it's a female. I think she's the old woman. Yeah, here she is. Aura Star Daughter? I probably mispronounced that name.
Our paths have already been charted.
Okay. I gotta look at her perks real quick, so I'll just type in star. Okay, maybe that won't be. Alright, I'll just look at him this way. Fruits of your labor. Actually, no, that's just green. Okay, that's not gonna help. How do you... Aurora. I'm assuming I'm saying that right. I'm terrible at reading and spelling, as y'all know. A-U-R... Oh, okay, here we are. Boon Steadfast. While next to a totem, use E to bless it, creating a unique boon totem that combines all your boons, yada yada yada. Creating with generators within this boon range regress 50% slower, survivors repair them 10% faster. Survivors within the boon range see the aura of affected generators. I remember when boons first got leaked before Michaela Reed came out, and people said there was going to be a boon that made... I remember one of the leaks was there's a boon that was going to make you repair gens 50% faster. And then the developer said no, they would never... I don't think they said they'll never add it, but they would... It got dismissed. But yet, here we are. Anyway, fruits of your labor. Whenever a generator is completed, you earn 1 token. Whenever you finish repairing a generator, for each token, you gain 5% haste for 2 seconds. You gain 20% healing progress. So do you just get the haste for the 2 seconds after the gen gets finished? Okay. Salvation's Cry. Whenever the killer starts chasing, you see the aura of other survivors for 3 seconds. Survivors not being chased see your aura for 5 seconds. Survivors not being chased see the killer's aura for 5 seconds. Okay, interesting. Back to the killer now, because that's what we're all here for. Actually, real quick, I know I keep pushing this off, and I do apologize. But I went to the store real quick just to see if there's any skins, and bro, she's got some drip. Like these are actually some cool skins, I'm not gonna lie. This one's honestly probably one of her best ones, in my opinion. I like this one a lot. And it's a gray, too. That's crazy. This one kind of reminds me of, Vecna for a little bit. Oh. That was my alarm. Sorry about that. It actually scared the crap out of me. Reminds me of D&D Vecna. But anyway, now we'll get into the custom match. Oh my... That spawn animation is sick.
Nothing here can be saved.
Okay. So I'm running a full aura reading perk build. I forgot that apparently this chapter is... Okay, I don't know what that is. Bro, you are not Thanos. I like the chase music. Okay, I kind of get it. Oh, I'm getting stuck. Oh, that's awkward. So I'm just gonna quickly do this to get like a basic feel of her power. I suck. That should be a hit. Yep.
I have waited so long.
Oh, dude, that...
Is your fate stalled?
Yeah, I purposely made all the survivors the new survivor because I kind of assumed there would be some kind of like specific voice lines. But okay, hit. So you can see she has a bit of meter. That's about to run out. Okay, it ran out. I'm the greatest at this game. I have a feeling this killer is gonna be very similar to like Vecna, Stranger Things. She does have a bit of a longer cooldown though. Okay, I can't tell if like I'm just genuinely missing or if it does not go through the environment. Okay, pallet break. Come on. Dude, I don't get the power. Am I just stupid? I mean, don't answer that. Okay. I'm assuming you just shoot it straight out, like a pyramid head thing. Hang on. Oh wait, do I have to time? Hang on, I think I understand it. I think I gotta time it. I think I gotta time it, like when they enter the circle. I think, maybe, possibly. All I know is they nerfed my nowhere to hide, and that hurts. Okay. Bro. Okay, so it goes away from you over time. I don't like that. This definitely seems like a killer that is gonna take some getting used to. Okay. Let me do this right behind her so I can get a feel for it. Okay. The weapon looks sick too. I haven't said anything about the weapon. Bro, what? Yeah, there's a great possibility the bots are just really good at dodging this killer. Bots can be good at dodging projectile killers. Yeah, I'm low-key sucking massive booty cheeks. I'm thinking this killer's like Vecna, and that's why I'm trying to use my power every like 3 seconds. Okay, let's try. Hold it now. I'm assuming I missed. Alright. This is getting a little embarrassing. I do like the fact you can hear multiple footsteps on the ground. Okay. So that... I'm assuming that missed because she didn't have like the little HUD thing on her. Bro, I unironically might need to watch the video, but I have a feeling it's gonna crash... Not crash the game, but cause issues. What? Okay, someone tell me how that didn't hit. I'm like genuinely confused. Okay, hold. It pins... I don't understand it. I'm being dead serious. I don't get this power. It's definitely something on my end. Nah, actually, it's PTB. Killer's power is bug, guys. Trust. Wait, do they have to be hit directly by it? It's not like you can hit the tip. So that's going to make this killer incredibly difficult. Okay, I think you have to hit them directly with it. Okay, I don't know how that missed. Maybe I'm just bad, chat. Oh, massive stutter. Massive stutter. I don't know if that's the PTB or my poorly run PC. Oh, hey, they changed the hook bars, I just noticed. Yeah, I probably should have read the patch notes. I didn't. But I would assume since this is the same thing, I'm losing the bots. This is kind of embarrassing. I'm assuming since this is the same, like, patch notes with the nowhere to hide, those the other perks got changed too. Another stutter. I genuinely can't tell if it's just like, I feel like that one was obviously a miss. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm going to pause the oh, I should have looked at the walking animation. I'm gonna pause the recording, watch the video in the setting or in the thing, and go from there because this is I'm just at a loss for words. So funny thing, guys, I pull up the video and there is no video, so I guess I'm just gonna have to wing it. Get it? Wing it because the killer has wings. Yeah, I'm gonna practice in some custom lobbies off camera right now. But yeah, wish me luck. So I practiced a little bit with the killer. I'm not gonna lie, I struggled with it. But anyway, time to go over the add-ons. I actually queued into the normal thing instead of things that have infinite add-ons. Alright. Searcher's Skull. The skulls of heretics shall be cleansed and displayed as a warning to others who might stray from the lights. Whenever a survivor blinds you, if they're a heretic, they become blinded themselves. Then they gain heresy. Okay, so kind of like Hex 2 can play add-on. Prayer Kneel. While controlling divine light that is slowed down by obstruction, further decreases its max speed by 99%. If cast, it reaches max speed 25% faster, increases max speed by 10%. Okay. Korad's Gauntlet increases the max time that could be spent controlling divine light before it's cast by 25%, decreases the max speed of controlled divine light by 10%. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, this is probably the first killer whose power I don't fully understand, at least in a long time. So these add-ons aren't going to make much sense to me either, if I'm being honest. When cast Divine Light, passes a survivor within 1 meter without hitting the revealed killer instinct for 2 seconds. Undying Flame. While zealous, increase the maximum lifetime of casted Divine Light by 200%, decreases the radius of Divine Light by 50%. The range that survivors can observe Divine Light's aura is extended by 200%. Okay. Bro, like I said, reading is not my strong suit. Magnetized Manacles. Whenever you exile a survivor with the lowest amount of hook states, gain a token up to a max of 5 tokens. Whenever you become zealous for 10% longer. Electric Torch decreases the radius of Divine Light by 10%, increases max speed controlled by 25. You move 10% faster while controlling Divine Light. Confessor's Warhorn. Survivors gaining heresy additionally gain exhaustion for 10 seconds. Aurora's Teleopter. Yeah, that's ready, right? Whenever a survivor gains heresy, their aura is revealed for 4 seconds. Additionally, your aura is revealed to them for 4 seconds. Okay. Superheated Glass. You are zealous for 50% shorter. While you are zealous, cast Divine Light. A cast Divine Light breaks all breakable walls and pallets it passes through. Okay, that sounds like an interesting add-on. I'm not surprised this isn't an iridescent. Usually they make like the pallet breaking add-ons iridescents. Order of Inquisition. Whenever a Divine Light is cast, the radius starts 50% smaller but grows 100% larger over 1 second. These numbers are like massive amounts. I've noticed so far. Mark of Addons. Yeah, I read that right. While zealous and casting Divine Light, you retain 1% control over obstruction, slow it down by additional 50%. Holy Wing icon. When controlling Divine Light, gain the ability to press the killer ability button to cast it back towards yourself. When cast is this way, the minimum delay before it's lethal is set to 0.5 seconds. Increases max speed by 10%, only damages heretics. Blindfold of the Devoted. Whenever you exile a survivor with the lowest amount of hook states, reveals the auras of all other survivors with the lowest amount of hook states outside 32 meters for 5 seconds. Obsidian Feather. You can no longer cancel control Divine Light and it's automatically cast out when it instead with timeout. You move 75% faster when controlling Divine Light. You recover 10% slower and move 30% slower while casting Divine Light. Bro, I don't fully understand these add-ons, so going over these probably is not helping my case. Improved Detonators. Whenever an exile survivor with the lowest amount of hook states... Whenever you exile a survivor with the lowest amount of hook states, if no survivors are dead, gain a token. Then if you have 4 or more tokens, the generator with most progress explodes, instantly regressing by 20% of its total progress. Okay. Eyes of Gerhardt. When a heretic completes a generator or opens an exit, the aura of all heretics are revealed to you for 5 seconds. Chains of the Heretic. While zealous, the minimum delay between Divine Light and lethal is set to half a second. Increases max speed to control Divine Light by 100%. Increases max speed to cast Divine Light by 50%. Cast Divine Light will always be directed towards you. Mirror of the Creators. A cast Divine Light now reflects off the first 2 obstructions it would otherwise pass through. When deflecting, it pauses for 0.5 seconds before cast again. So this is like a double cast thing. Okay. Crown of the Destroyer. When a survivor is liberated, or when a survivor liberates another survivor from exile, for 20 seconds your terror radius is reduced by 75%. Your terror radius is copied to every Shrine of Judgment. You gain... That's not a bad... Okay, maybe this is like one of the only few add-ons I understand, but this does not sound bad at all. This sounds like a really good add-on. Okay. So we'll go ahead and queue up for a killer match. I'll queue up for a killer match, but I'm probably going to do Survivor just because, how long's the queue time? Okay, so there's no... What's the EST? Wait. Okay, well, that's not helpful. So I'll figure something out. Alrighty. So I ended up waiting in killer queue time for about 10 minutes before throwing in the towel. I figured...
Is what the night sky warned of.
Shut up. So I figured I would... Okay. So I figured I would play Survivor match instead of the killer and go from there. I want to take first chase. No, chase me! Is that the purple add-on that makes it come back to you? I'm already trying to identify the add-on. Is this a high ping lobby? 125. Kind of. I'm not gonna lie, I still don't understand how the power works. I know I said I'd try it in a custom game, but I just could not understand it. So you're actually probably gonna see me get bullied when I play this killer. I'm thinking of perks. I mean, I probably am willing to bet the Hex build will be really the Hex build will be really good on her. Because being able to go to like with Blood Favor, being able to hit through the environment with Blood Favor would probably make would be really strong. And our teammate was looking for a totem this whole time to bless it for the new gen perk, new boon gen, I would assume. Alrighty. This is one person. So survivors do see it. That is good to know. That is a good thing to know. Steady fast. That's what it's called. How come I'm not doing this gen 10% faster? I should have the yellow bar, should I not? I don't understand, and I am confused. Bob from Walmart is doing a good job. Who was that person from Walmart that became like a meme like in 2022, 2023? Because she was retiring from Walmart. I can't think of her name. Start with a G, right? Or am I mistaken? I want to say it was like Gina, but that doesn't seem right. That does not seem right at all. I'm assuming that icon means that they can go to... Yep. Under your thumb. Crap, what does that do again? I forgot. Oh, that's the speed thing, right? Like, we move like 15% faster, she gets alerted. Right? Not the bot. Okay, so I gotta go save our teammate from the trip from Brazil. So how exactly does this work? Liberate exile. Okay, so I just stabbed myself in the hand. Where did he go? Oh, hey, I got you. Wait, why are you deep wounded? Bro, I'm so confused. Like I said, this is what I can't remember last time I didn't understand a killer's power. I think last time there was a killer's power I didn't understand, like, to this level, was, I think, Artist. I'm trying to think if there's... No, not the bot! I'm trying to think if there's another killer. Free the bot. So do they not come out of the thing right here? Oh, okay, so they come out nearby. Yo, bot, let me heal you. So I guess what happened was the killer, I freed the person from exile, and then the killer like sent the thing out and it hit the person right as they got like unexiled and hit their base kit BT. Oh, hey, look, the totem. Also, I just realized I'm using X Perception or whatever, the 11 perk, and I'm not even like trying to find it. Alright. I would assume this guy's going for his adepts. Do you get credit for achievements? I've never gone for achievements on the PTB. Do you get credit for adepts, like achievements on PTB? I honestly don't know if you do or not. Nice, great. Dude got hooked basement, not so great. I am curious on how strong this killer is going to be, because that's the 2 timing one, right? Or oh, this is awkward. No, you don't. Seeing if she was gonna cut me off. Ba da da da. See, like, I don't get how that didn't hit me. Like, I'm being genuine. I can't tell if, like, if it's like, if this dude's doing something wrong. Well, no, you just hit that guy. What? I'm really hoping the bot's going for the unhook. I don't think the bot's going for the unhook. Bot is going for the unhook. I will admit, something I've noticed about this killer, like, with the music, is it's a violin. That's something I would not expect for a... Stupid bot. I need to adjust my mic, it just tilts it back a little bit. That's not something I would expect from a killer, is a violin, like... I guess terror radius, which props for being unique. I guess she didn't see me? Oh, that's that new perk. Oh, I got a skill check. Ba-da. Da-da. 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 Try to take her away. I think she may have saw her teammate. She did. Who is that? It's the person who's been hooked once. I'll leave them. Let them have kill shack. I wonder why the bot's cleansing a totem. Oh, that was the hex. Oh. Wonder why I didn't make no noise. PTB things. Alright. Boom. You are going to Brazil. I have not seen what that looks like yet from the killer's perspective, because when I was practicing against the bots, I was not able to hit them to, like, send them to Brazil. Or Detroit, whichever one's worse. I do notice it seems to be like the two you have to free them from exile are like the two from the furthest, furthest from you. And it's not one's right next to you. Alright, now I am curious. I wonder if she has... Something they've been doing with a lot of the latest killers is giving them... Oh, this is awkward. Is giving them the ability to Mori when you have them infected with, like, the suffering from your power and dead on hook. Why'd it go? I'm so confused on why it went that way. Alright, I'll leave. Alrighty, not you. I'm gonna ask y'all to take my word for this, but I was in queue time for 15 minutes, and I was in priority queue too. I was in priority queue for priority queue, and I was still in queue for 15 minutes. That is crazy. That is like 2v8. That's not even, bro. I swear, even like 2v8 is not that bad. It can be, but it's not, it hasn't been. Anyway, I'm not sure if I went over the build. I'm using an Ebony Mori because I haven't seen the Mori yet. I'm using these two add-ons so that I don't want to use anything too strong. And then I feel like Thwack is a good perk on this killer. Actually, I'm going to take... And I feel like using Floods because it just goes good with Pain Res. But I also feel like, you know, you could use I'm All Ears or something. But anyway. Alright. I don't know how many matches I'm going to play because I don't even think the Jason PTB was this long in queue.
Will deliver my punishment.
Yes, mommy. Bro, what? Who said that? Alright. I don't care if this guy's AFK. I need to practice using power. Ba-da-da-da. Okay, so that missed. W Fog Vial. I actually couldn't see his aura for a second there. Alright. Dude, I don't get how this works. It's just like the custom game all over again. And this guy's giving me the 4.4 treatment.
This was not.
But no, this definitely feels like another killer you're gonna want to break line of sight with. Alright, thwack. Give me some value here. There we... Okay, I think I get it now. I think I'm starting to get it just a little bit. That... I'm aiming with the center of the thing, the pillar. I need to aim with, like, the points. I think that's what I need to do. Also, I did that for pain res, but I realistically could have sent her to Brazil. I think I get a slight, very slight understanding of this killer's power. I'm gonna be so used to looking around with nowhere to hide. Yeah. So, where's the point? Bro, that thing moves so fast. Okay, maybe I can get some value from thwack here. Okay. Nah, I overplayed that so badly. Well, I don't know what we're doing. Seems like two people are healing under the hook. Do I have a close pain res? I think I just barely make that. Come on, 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 come on. I'm so glad I got my Disturbed 20 Crows challenge.
See the light.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Aim with the point. She went to the right. Why do I see her aura? Hang on. Floods of Rage. Power on cooldown. She dodged. Kick the gen. She has object. Oh my god. Alright guys, I'm a professional judgment player. If y'all want tips, contact me at 8412-227-6972. Bro, I actually don't even know where I downed her at. Go to Brazil. Okay. So I don't know what this does exactly. Hang on. Oh wait, I see their auras because of the blue add-on. Oh my god, absolute cinema. Do I break things faster? That does not feel faster. I thought it was like Singularity Overclock, maybe. I missed.
This does not absolve you.
Come here.
Cannot escape a god.
I have the right to be a god. Bro, why did it ricochet? Oh, because it hit the truck. Okay. But it ricocheted because it hit the truck. Again. That's a hit. Alright. This could be a pallet save. Nice try. But, I love the chase music. Not as much as the lobby soundtrack, but I do love the chase music.
Remember this mercy.
So this is the gym with the most progress. I got hit with pain res. barely missed. I want to stay hidden. Alright. So she's holding the check spot right here. Ah! Ba-da-da-da. I don't know if this killer should be 4.4. I mean, granted, I said that same thing about Daddy Vecna, and I'm glad he's 4.4, but I don't know how to feel about this killer being 4.4. Just initial reaction. Nice! Go to Brazil. So I'm assuming if I hit her one more time, she gets moried. I'm assuming there's a base get mori. They've done that. They've been doing that with the last few killers, consistently. They did that with Jason and Vecna, not Kursu. I guess they technically didn't do it with the tricks or rework either, but that would have been hard to implement. That was actually a good flick on my part, but just barely missed. Good dodge. I still don't know what being zealous does. 4.4. Good dodge. I had a feeling she'd commit to it since she was so close. I feel like this killer is going to be a lot like Vecna and Dracula in the sense that you just fake your M2 at loops. Like that. Nice! Alright. To Brazil you go, and they're healing behind Kill Shack. Oh! I got that because of the blue add-on, I would assume. But, I don't have to worry about a pallet save because you, my friend, are going to Detroit. So how far is the range on this thing? Okay. Maybe they do need to keep her 4.4. Nice. Ah. Bro, I think I saw the tip of my weapon and thought that was a survivor. So I think you can ricochet this a little bit. Nice. See if anyone's around with the whack. I heard Michaela scream. Alright. Swift, maybe? Or maybe they know about the whack. Alright, Brazil, you go. So two people are at Kill Shack. Okay, so ricocheted off the truck. I'm gonna kick this real quick. So if I hit that here, will it ricochet? Oh, I was actually close. Maybe I need to aim it a little more to the left. Don't know how that didn't connect. Come here. Deep wound. Okay. You need to aim more to the right. See, I can hit it at long range. It's like these, when I'm actually at a loop is what I'm struggling with. Okay, so there's a built-in power kill. Okay. So that was the built-in one. And the reason why I know that is because it said kill. And it had the kill icon, but not a Mori. I need to aim that more to the left. Okay. It was object or bound by obsession. Not bad for my first match. I mean, I know I played a little bit of custom, but that was not bad for that. All right. Now I don't know if I should sit, cause like it's like 20-minute queue time. I think I'm gonna queue up for Survivor again, or ready up as killer and go into Survivor queue. All right, here we go.
They will try to break us.
Something like that. Ooh, I get to take first chase. No, or not. Wait, what? Oh, hyperfocus, brand new part. Or hyperfocus stakeout it, I meant. Call of the week, so dying light. Interesting perk. So you see the actual thing, but not like the tiny point she aims with. I'll do the gen right in front of her to get the attention. That might hit me. I don't know how that didn't hit me. Can I enter chase, please, game? Thank you. But I wonder if she's got more voice line than Singularity. Singularity's got like 52. Fun fact, I think it's like 50. It's like 52, 53. What is that skin? I actually didn't see if the new Survivor has any skin. Silly me. I don't know why. It looks like a nun skin. Yeah, I don't think I'd do the gen. I would get the yellow bar, would I not? I mean, I have the yellow bar now because he's on the gen. Or she's on the gen, but... I could do that gen. Wait, is this east or west? East. Yeah, we got to do gen on this side. I do wonder if they've adapted killers to be like new killers they had to be ready to be added to 2v8. Actually, now I think about it, this is the first killer. This is the first non-licensed killer to be added in a while, because we had Jason. I mean, Trickster doesn't really count because that was just a rework. Before that, you had Vecna, Stranger Things, Vecna. Who's the other one? And then it was Kursu. Yeah, we haven't had a new, like, chapter, new non-licensed chapter since Kursu, which was a year ago. Interesting. Something to think about. Oh, sent to Brazil. Oh, I'm the obsession, so I heal 33% faster. Alright, boom. Oh. I love the music. I don't know if that's just because the music's new. Wasn't really a fan of... Oh, you got the unhook. Vecna's chase music I like, but not the biggest fan of. Jason's I kind of liked as well. It was decent, but it could be better. I didn't like Jason's like actual like his chase music was fine, but what I liked more was the layer, the Terrordius building up, the layer of it. So with the way this killer's power works, I wonder if she'll get like negatively affected on negatively affected by indoor maps with the way her power be working. I do apologize to hear my dogs barking. They bark a lot in the early morning and afternoon. Oh, she is on me. That was almost a good prediction. Oh, Michaela's gonna go to Brazil. Just in the nick of time. I want to do something unexpected, so I'm gonna drop down. Volt. And take her outside. Yeah. I saw the V was on a gen, I was scared. She's 4.4, so I can just hold W. As long as let's see. Yeah, she left me. Yeah, 4.4 on a map like RPT with no mobility sucks. I did not hit the grape. I hit that grape, but I don't think that's going to be enough. I think I needed to hit both grates. Never mind. Hitting that last grate saved me. So why is this white? So I can repent. Okay, so then that makes my thing start going down. I gotcha. That looks like store, no, armory. Oh, wait, what? The ruin skill checks. Old ruin. I'm assuming this is appearing because I am a heretic. Well, not anymore. Okay, this is bad. We gotta free our teammates. I don't know what the orc he's doing. He took over my gen. Okay. Oh, wait, you can liberate both of them at the same time? Okay, I don't know, I think that's a bit stupid. I think you should be able to liberate one at a time. Wait, I just realized this guy's using dying light, but he's not hooking, he's caging.
We must rely on primitive healing. Try not to move.
I just realized. I mean, I was using Thwack and Thing and Pain Res and Floods, but I was actually hooking as well. I'll try to take a hit and be a good teammate. Heal? Maybe? No? Possibly? Since I hear Terror Radius, Nurse's Calling can be a possibility. Not good. I'm moving my phone so y'all don't keep hearing it vibrate. I'm getting notifications from stuff. Mainly my security camera. I think it's my dog playing outside. Alright. Did that become a hex totem? Should I be concerned? Can I try to get a good look at the survivor? I guess I should have done it in the lobby, but... I do wonder if we'll get more chapters like this. Custom community-made chapters. Okay, we gotta help Buster Goon. I don't know what you want me to do about that, friend. You're getting sent to Brazil. That's such a cool animation. Shrine disabled? What do you mean shrine disabled? Oh, I guess someone else was doing it. I gotta be nice. But now I wonder if that powers like Pyramid Head. I'm assuming you get Endurance. I believe you get Endurance, but I would assume it doesn't activate Decisive Strike or anything. Interesting. Alright. I'll see y'all in about 20 minutes when I get into a queue time for Survivor. Killer, pardon me. Just as proof, I've been waiting in the queue as long as I've claimed to be. Priority queue, 12 minutes. Bro, I just want to play Mommy Spider. But no, we can't have nice things. Bro, I'm at here 15 minutes now. I'm actually considering unready, but I wanted to go through this for this long just to prove to y'all that I'm actually waiting for this amount of time I claim to be, bro. However, I must admit, the music is so good, it does not feel like 15 minutes. 16 now! Okay. Well, anyway. I guess while we're here, I took off the Grey Add-on and put Crown of the Destroyer because I figured if I'm going to use wall hacks, I might as well have no T-Ray radius, aka, well, you still have one, well, you don't have one because you get undetectable. Anyway, 16-minute queue time. Oh, I'm gonna go into this. What? Anyway, see y'all in the match. Alrighty. Let's get some heretics.
Unto darkness.
Nice. Okay, she holds check spots. Da-da. No life. Nice attempt. You're going to Brazil, my friend, because I think it's a little early to pain res. Someone is nearby. Bro, what?
No more.
I know I heard someone, but I started chase with someone I didn't see. Lethal told me there was someone on this gen, so I'm going to hit. Undetectable for a little bit longer. Okay, she kind of waits at the end there. Okay. See if I can hit anyone with thwack. Okay. Nice. Okay. I want to pick up because they have like 3 gens close to popping. I would like to save at least one of them with pain res.
I recognize your plan. For your men.
They're gonna try to touch that gen. Oh, double hit. All right. So I know the last guy's at that gen right there. Probably need to aim a little more to the right. All right.
When will you learn?
I'm surprised I missed that. Gotta. All right.
You will not escape this time.
I'm gonna send her to Brazil because I want to get. They're probably gonna uncage immediately. I want to get undetectability. That's disgusting. Okay. I literally was in queue time 22 minutes longer than... Bro. You go to Brazil. You go to Brazil. I was in queue time for 16 minutes. And this match was like less than 7 minutes. I'm gonna see the normal Mori. I haven't seen the normal Mori yet. Oh, I misclicked. Hang on. Get that Holy Spirit going. Okay. Oh my god. She was evaporated. Wait, can they still take their chances? Why are they not dying? There we go. Okay. All right. Number 1 judgment. All right, let's see who's complaining. The Jester. Who is that? Is that the Claudette? Who? Oh. Cowardly, even. Okay, whatever. It was this dude right here. I don't know. Like, I brought 1 slowdown perk. You can't please people. That's like me complaining about this dude bringing 5 moves ahead. Or bringing... oh, sorry, that's Fruits of Labor. I thought that was that new perk. Whatever. No point in doubt getting upset about it. Alrighty, I'll probably do 1 more killer match after this. Because I've been recording now for about 2 hours. and it's mainly because of the frickin' killer queue times that have been killing me. But anyway, this killer you want to break line of sight with, and you want to use distortion, self-preservation, anything that gives you hide your aura, gives you hide your aura, or you know, yeah. But no, that Mori was something else. Anyway. No one's being chased. But this killer... okay, so I'm gonna give my... some more thoughts. This killer definitely seems incredibly strong. Usually when a killer can ignore the environment, they tend to be really strong. But I was a bit concerned because I haven't learned how to use the power in loops fully, but using it at a ranged distance, especially when you have aura reading, this killer is so oppressive in that manner. But anyway, I'm actually really excited because in 3 weeks from now, y'all already know the video, how I bullied my friends while playing the Judgments. I'm gonna run, if they watch this video, well, first of all, if they're watching this video, thanks for the support, guys. I'm still gonna brutally murder y'all on August 25th when the when this chapter goes live, and I also will probably be using that same build because I know they don't know. The only perk they would know is floods, not floods, pain res. Nope, she went to Brazil. Hex under your thumb. I think Hex under your thumb is only good against exhaustion perks, now I think about it. Like Life, Sprint Burst, Adrenaline, stuff like that. I can't think of any other way where it'd be helpful, because it's 15%. Hope makes you move 7%. No, Hope makes you move 5% now, that's right. Well, I say now, but it's been like that. Actually, you know what's a perk I really would like to try on this killer? Gearhead. Gearhead would be a very interesting perk to use. But anyway, I want to see if I can find the Ada real quick. Try to oh, she's got the new perk to change the obsession. All right. Anyway, don't let this distract you from September 30th, 1998. The cop inside me died that day. Also, this is why I run Pain Res, because this we've already finished 3 gens, and we have another gen halfway completed, because people are using that boon perk. I don't want to risk giving her a 2-tap. I'll heal you. No, the 10%. Excuse me. Oh, she sees. Actually, considering how her power works, that perk she has is not that bad. The what is it? The one that switches the obsession of further than 40 meters away. But I definitely think Thwack, Floods of Rage, any Lethal Pursuer. Okay, well, I'm not greeting the gen if we're all here. If she goes away, I'll start working on it. All right. But no, this killer feels so oppressive. I just don't think... I know my gameplay doesn't show it, but just... yeah. Also, both my killer match and this survivor match were longer than my queue times for killer. That last killer match, by the way. This woman has loud breathing. I guess it makes sense. She's an old woman. She's a gilf, if you will. Alright. I guess we'll take hits. Oh, pfft. Unfortunate. I don't even want to say GG. I mean, I don't want them thinking I'm being mean. I feel bad. Is this guy getting Mori? Does he want to say the Mori? Oh, wait, what? Okay. Yeah, but... Oh, he's doing... Oh, my God. I feel bad. But no. I love the fact that dude got on me. And it's... Like, bro. Oh, well, I guess I can't answer my question. Anyway, I'll see you all in the next match. Once again, I'm in 15-minute queue while in priority queue. Bro, you can't make this up. Okay, so last time I complained when I was in 15 and then went to 16 and then I got into queue. Alright, maybe I will get it in just a few seconds. Copium, copium, copium. Okay. Keep complaining. Keep complaining. But now y'all gotta hear me out. Let me stop. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm complaining. 3, 2, 1. Okay, this game's stupid. Y'all shouldn't get the PTB. Y'all shouldn't get this game. Y'all shouldn't use any creator codes. Y'all shouldn't buy anything. Y'all should refund the game. Y'all should just nuke Canada, specifically Toronto and Quebec. They know what they did. I was in queue for 25 minutes, and I'm gonna tell y'all now, this game's gonna be over in less than 10. Alright, Grim Pantry, here we go.
None will escape my sight.
Okay, I wonder if they know I got lethal. She went to the right. Okay, so I think there's a little bit of a range to it. Not range, but like, a part where you can't actually hit it. It won't actually hit anything. Alright, break this paladin and leave. This will be my second flat. Wait, I just realized my auras are red. Why are they red? I just realized they're red. I have them set on green on live servers. Oh, a little bit of lag. You know what's crazy? I knew she would dodge, and that somehow didn't connect. That's a hit. She went so far to the left. She actually ran back into me. Interesting. Nice. I want to pick her up for a pain res. Nice. Oh, spiders? They're trying to gen rush me. They have two toolboxes. I have a feeling these guys are trying to gen rush with the boon and the fact they're using weaving spiders. Yeah. Need to aim it more to the left. I had the right idea. That missed? Good dodge. Yeah, bro, look at him. Look at them. Ooh, you dirty, dirty little girl. She hit second. These guys are so in love with the gens, they're trying to... Matter of fact, I'll just set her down. I'll exile her. Yeah. Which I'll get. We'll kill you. Pick you up. Pain res you. These guys came to hump out gens. Little did they know they were about to get humped out. Wait, that sounded better. Never mind. You're joking, right? Alright. Really wish I had barbecue right now, but this will be the end for them. Oh, there's an anti-camp feature in the way. Good. That's actually good for balancing. Oh, I saw her through the cracks. I'm just that good. And you go to Brazil. And you go to Brazil too. Bro, I am inevitable. Bro, this killer. Nah. This killer, dude, no. This, bro. 25-minute queue time, by the way. Bro. Let's, yeah, no. Okay. Engineers, I'm also surprised it wasn't Commodious, but engineers and Commodious, brand new part, extra charges for repair speed, built to last, hyper focus, stakeout, hyper focus, bro. Okay. Yeah, I had a reason not to show no mercy. Bro, this killer is so fun! I'm dying. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the end of this video, though. I do hope you guys enjoyed. The judgment, oh, dude, I love this killer. I haven't switched from this build yet, but this is such a fantastic build. This is such a strong, a really good, strong, fantastic build. I recommend y'all give it a try. But yeah, I do hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys have a good day. Hope you guys have a good night. And hope you guys have a great day tomorrow. Good night, everyone.